Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into an internet sensation, one of those creatures that's so ridiculously cute you have to wonder if it's even real. Yep, we're talking about the famous sea bunny.
I mean, you've almost definitely seen this little guy before, right? It totally broke the internet a while back. And you can see why. It's got this fluffy white body, these two little ears, a puffy little tail. It's like a cartoon rabbit decided to go for a swim in the ocean.
But you know how it goes with the internet. There is always more to the story. So what if I told you that pretty much everything about this creature that screams bunny is a complete illusion? Yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna deconstruct this thing piece by piece. We'll peel back the internet myth and see the absolutely wild marine biology that's been hiding there all along. Okay, let's start with the most obvious part, right? Those two little ears. They're what really make it look like a bunny. So they're for hearing, obviously. Nope, not even close. They're not ears at all. The real name for them is rhinopharynx. So yeah, forget hearing. These things are all about smelling and tasting its way through the ocean. Each one is covered in tiny receptors that pick up chemical signals in the water. It's how it finds food, how it finds a mate. It's basically like having a superpowered nose and tongue combined into one amazing organ. Okay, next up, that fuzzy fur. It's what makes it look so soft and cuddly, right? You just want to reach out and pet it. But you might want to rethink that. And this is where things get really wild. So on the left, that's the cute little critter we all know. But on the right, that's what its fur looks like super up close, under a powerful microscope. That is definitely not fur. What you're actually looking at are called caryophyllidea. They're these little fleshy rods, and some of them even have tiny spikes inside. They stick out all over its body, and they're another set of sensory organs. So it's not a fur coat for warmth, it's more like a suit of armor, covered in sensors, constantly reading the environment. How cool is that? Okay, so we've debunked the ears and the fur. There's just one thing left to complete the bunny look. That fluffy little pom-pom on its back. That's gotta be its tail, right? It just has to be. And nope. Strike three, that's not a tail. That is actually how it breathes. Those are its gills. They're arranged in this beautiful little plume that pulls oxygen right out of the water. So yeah, it basically breathes through what looks like its tail. Okay, so it's pretty clear this thing is definitely not a bunny. But the story doesn't end there. Because this incredibly cute little slug, while it has a surprisingly dark and brilliant secret. You know that old saying, you are what you eat? Well, for our little sea slug here, that's not just a saying, it's its entire game plan for survival. See, its absolute favorite meal is a type of sea sponge. And these sponges are packed with toxins. They're super poisonous to pretty much anything else that tries to eat them. But for the sea bunny, that poison isn't a bug, it's a feature. It's an amazing strategy. Check this out. First, it munches down on those toxic sponges. Then, its body does this incredible thing where it processes the toxins without getting sick. And then, this is the genius part, it stores those poisons in its own body. So now, this cute little slug is also a highly toxic, terrible tasting snack for any predator that gets too curious. It's literally stealing weapons from its dinner. So we know what it is, and we know its secret weapon. But what's its real name? Sea bunny is actually a pretty new nickname. It popped up on Twitter in Japan around 2015. But scientists have known about this creature for a long time. Yeah, it was first officially described way back in 1938 by a Japanese marine biologist named Kikutaro Baba. He called it Jorunna parva. But you know, science never stands still. Fast forward to 2008, and researchers took another look, did some reorganizing, and gave it its current official name, Jorunna parva. And get this, our little Jorunna parva isn't alone. It's part of a big, diverse family called the Jorunna genus, and its cousins are just as cool, coming in all sorts of wild colors and patterns. I mean, just look at this. You've got relatives with these bold black rings and others that look like they're covered in leopard spots. The colors are different, the patterns are different, but they all have that signature fuzzy look. Each one has its own vibe. Okay, let's wrap this all up. The internet meme is cute, for sure, but the real science behind it, it's on a whole other level of fascinating. So let's do a quick recap. The ears, they're for smelling. The fur, that's a full-body sensor array. And the tail, those are its gills. It's a toxin-stealing, shellless sea slug, a type of nudibranch, to be specific, and its real name is Jorunna parva.
And here's the final mind-blowing fact: its size. The average sea bunny is only about 2.5 centimeters long. I mean, think about that. All of that incredible biology, that chemical warfare, that complex sensory equipment, all of it is packed into a creature that's smaller than the tip of your thumb. It's just wild. So really, the next time you see that picture pop up online, try to see past the cute meme. Look at it for what it really is: a tiny, tough, brilliant little masterpiece of evolution.
And that really leaves you with one final big question, doesn't it? If a single viral photo can hide this much incredible science, just imagine what other secrets, what other amazing creatures are waiting to be discovered out there in the parts of our oceans we've barely even begun to explore.